This video is all about choosing the right infertility center or IVF clinic. Having a baby is an incredible experience for every couple, but not all couples are able to conceive naturally. With the rising infertility trend where almost 1 in 6 couples are struggling to conceive naturally, consulting a fertility expert and taking infertility treatment would be the next step. Now this brings the couples to the dilemma of choosing the right infertility center or IVF clinic, as they must make a significant emotional, physical and financial investment to undergo an IVF process. With so many centers dotting the cityscape today and making similar claims, it is very difficult for a couple to choose which one is best for them. So here are some of the essential characteristics that you should look out for when making this important decision. To start with, genuineness. So while you come to this important decision of choosing the right IVF center, it is important to track the authenticity of the center. Also inquire about the services being offered there, reviews by the patients, and experiences of your friends or relatives with the same center so as to help you in making a wise decision. At Nova IVF, we are honest and transparent with our patients in our approach, including the procedures, the cost implications, the technology usage, the facility setup. Basically, what you see is what you get. Next comes the experience of fertility experts. So with the rising infertility trend, it is very important that the IVF centers must raise the bar of their services. At Nova IVF, we have a team of professional and experienced fertility specialists, embryologists, and dedicated trained staff providing 360-degree solution to the IVF and infertility services under one roof. Also, we make sure that our staff undergoes periodic training sessions, continued medical education sessions, roundtable discussions, and stay updated regarding the advanced procedures and recent technology. Next comes the experience of the fertility experts. With the rising infertility trend, it is very important that the fertility center or an IVF center raises the bar of their services. At Nova IVF, we have a team of professional and experienced fertility experts, embryologists, and dedicated trained staff providing 360-degree solution to the IVF and infertility services under one roof. We also ensure that they undergo continued medical education sessions, roundtable discussions, and structured training programs so that they are updated in their knowledge with the recent advances. Also, a personal visit and interaction with some of the staff members can help you get a feel of the atmosphere of the clinic. Next comes the success rates. So this is one of the foremost things that you should consider and look at the respective IVF center success rates, which has different measures. It is also important that the fertility clinic discusses with you the success rates in detail, taking into account your age bracket and particular indication of IVF. At Nova IVF, we have already achieved a milestone of 50,000 plus IVF pregnancies, and we proudly continue turning parenthood dreams of many more couples into reality. Next comes the lab standards and technology. So modern and cutting-edge technology is crucial in an IVF lab, as 80% contribution to the success rates comes from an IVF lab, and it is important that there is a healthy culture environment for the development of embryos. At Nova IVF, we have a state-of-art laboratory with highly efficient air handling unit, which ensures a filtered air supply to the IVF lab and other critical areas necessary for the development of embryos and thus good pregnancy rates. We also have dedicated trained staff and advanced procedures like laser-assisted hatching, blastocyst culture, advanced sperm selection techniques like IMSI, PIXI, MAX, and microfluidics, to name a few. Next comes the transparency in cost and procedures. So an efficient fertility clinic will follow professional ethics and maintain transparency in both financial and medical procedures. Make sure that you get a clarity of the cost of various processes in advance so that it helps you in planning your finances and making necessary arrangements for the funds if required. Sensitivity. So as infertility is still considered a taboo by many, and there are so many couples suffering from anxiety and depression issues even before and during the treatment, it is very important for a fertility clinic to have a psychologist and provide psychological counseling services to these couples at every stage of treatment. So, opting for fertility treatment is an overwhelming decision for every couple, but partnering with the right fertility clinic can not only increase the chances of your successful conception, but can also make the entire journey easier and more comfortable. Thank you.